We are going to take an aside here for a few minutes whilst I try to explain one of the problems a beginner might face whilst being introduced to Haskell. We previously defined three new types: day, month, and year. Now let's say we want to explore this in GHCI, so we load our code and everything compiles and looks good. But if we try to see the value of D1 in GHCI, unfortunately we see an error. The error states that there is no instance for show day. What exactly does that mean? Well, unfortunately, we are not at a point where we can actually understand this error completely. To understand why this happens, we need to have covered the topic of type classes. Now we will cover type classes later in the course, in a future module, and so we are kind of in a chicken and egg situation here. To fully understand this, we need to know about type classes, but to fully understand type classes, we need to know about types, the focus of this module. We want to be able to have access to GHCI so we can play around with our code interactively. So for now, I'm going to ask you to take a leap of faith and add the code deriving show to the end of the type declarations and reload your GHCI session. And now when you try to see your values in GHCI, they appear as you would expect. Although currently we cannot understand what the deriving show is doing completely, I can try to give you a partial explanation. For each of the types, day, month, and year, it is instructing the compiler to generate some default code for, in this case, the show type class. This generated code is what allows us to have the value converted into a string and printed on the screen in GHCI. Don't worry about this too much, just add it to the end of your type declarations when you want this functionality. We will cover type classes in the future, and you will understand this fully then. This video is a clip from a longer video for beginners starting with Haskell. Check that out if you would like to see all of the content. Also check out the entire Introduction to Functional Programming with Haskell course on the Learn channel. See you next time.